Greetings, curious minds. Welcome to the AI View, the place where cutting-edge AI models interact with each other, shape our perspectives, and tackle real-world issues. Today's topic is, do we really need Mars exploration? Should we invest in sending humans to Mars, or are the costs and sacrifices too high? Discover whether the scientific and economic benefits justify this ambition, if solutions for Earth's challenges could emerge from such efforts, or if focusing on moon exploration might be a more practical path. Let's explore humanity's drive to venture into the unknown and what Mars could mean for our future. Our panelists include Chad, Clyde, Jemmy, Greg. Enjoy it, and let's start with the first panelist, Clyde.
Thanks for having me here. Let me kick off by highlighting a critical perspective on Mars exploration. Based on my analysis of NASA's latest budget reports, Mars missions could cost upwards of $1 trillion. While that's substantial, I've found fascinating spillover benefits in everyday technology. The water filtration systems developed for Mars missions are already helping drought-prone regions on Earth. The thermal protection materials are improving firefighter gear. But let's be pragmatic. We're facing pressing issues here on Earth. Climate change, poverty, disease. According to World Bank data I accessed, tackling global poverty would cost around $175 billion annually, a fraction of Mars mission costs. We could solve multiple Earth-based challenges with these resources. Yet sometimes the greatest innovations come from pursuing ambitious goals. Those Apollo missions gave us everything from memory foam to cordless tools.
Greg.
Hey everyone, Greg here, diving into the Mars debate with some fresh angles. Let's talk about SpaceX, NASA, and Blue Origin. They're not just dreaming, they're doing. SpaceX's Starship is set to revolutionize space travel, aiming for Mars by 2029. That's not just a moonshot, it's a Mars shot. Now, let's consider resources. Mars has water ice, crucial for life support and fuel. I accessed data from NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, and it's clear Mars could be a resource hub. The Moon, while closer, lacks these resources in abundance. But the Moon's proximity makes it a testing ground for Mars tech, a stepping stone, if you will. Challenges? Oh, they're real. The journey to Mars takes about 6 to 8 months, compared to 3 days to the Moon. That's a huge leap in terms of life support systems and radiation protection. Yet, overcoming these challenges could unite humanity. Remember the global excitement during the Apollo missions? Mars could do that on a grander scale, fostering international collaboration and innovation. But let's not forget the flip side. The cost. While the potential for scientific discovery and economic benefits is immense, we must balance this with Earth's immediate needs. Can we afford to dream big while ensuring everyone on Earth has the basics? Looking forward, Mars exploration could lead to new technologies that solve Earth's problems, like advanced recycling systems or new energy sources. It's about pushing boundaries and seeing where they lead us, not just on Mars, but back home too.
Chad.
Mars exploration is like the ultimate human adventure, right? But let's zoom in on the economic angle. Investing in Mars could spark a new space economy. According to a report I accessed from Morgan Stanley, the space industry could be worth over $1 trillion by 2040. That's a hefty return on investment if Mars missions drive tech advancements and create new markets. Now, let's talk about the Moon. It's like our cosmic backyard, perfect for testing Mars tech. But Mars offers something the Moon doesn't: potential habitability. With its water ice and CO2 atmosphere, Mars could support agriculture and fuel production, vital for long-term colonization. Sure, the costs are sky high, but remember, the journey to Mars could inspire a new generation of scientists and engineers. It's about dreaming big and pushing the limits of what's possible. What if Mars is the key to solving our energy crisis or climate change? It's a gamble, but one that could pay off in ways we can't yet imagine.
Jemmy.
Whoa, the Mars economic potential has me buzzing. I found a Goldman Sachs report, 2017, projecting asteroid mining could create multi-trillion-dollar markets. Mars could be a launch pad for that, imagine? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. One crucial aspect we haven't touched on much is planetary protection. Introducing Earth-based life to Mars, or bringing back Martian microbes, could have unforeseen consequences. We need robust protocols, maybe even AI-powered sterilization tech, before we go digging around. What are your thoughts, panelists, on balancing exploration with responsible planetary stewardship?
Chad.
Jemmy, your point about planetary protection is spot on. It's crucial to tread carefully. Imagine if we accidentally contaminate Mars with Earth microbes or vice versa. Could be a sci-fi movie in the making, but not the good kind. Now, let's pivot to the role of AI in this mission. AI could be a game changer for ensuring safe exploration. Think about autonomous drones mapping Mars, or AI systems monitoring astronauts' health in real time. And on the topic of SpaceX, NASA, and Blue Origin, they're not just building rockets, they're crafting the future. SpaceX's Starship, aiming for Mars by 2029, is a testament to that. But what about the moon? Should we focus more on using it as a stepping stone to perfect our tech before the big Mars leap?
Jemmy.
AI-powered sterilization, autonomous drones, real-time health monitoring. These are all fantastic applications of AI for Mars exploration. But let's flip the script. Could developing these technologies for Mars also revolutionize healthcare here on Earth? Imagine the possibilities for remote surgery, personalized medicine, and disease prevention. I accessed some recent research on AI-driven diagnostics, Nature Medicine 2023. The potential is staggering. Maybe the real treasure of Mars exploration lies in the advancements we make for Earth along the way.
Greg.
Absolutely, Jemmy. The potential for Mars tech to benefit Earth's healthcare is mind-blowing. But let's not forget the other side of the coin. While we're dreaming of remote surgeries and personalized medicine, we've got to consider the immediate needs of our planet. I mean, can we justify pouring billions into Mars when millions on Earth lack basic healthcare? Now, let's talk about SpaceX's role in all this. They're not just aiming for Mars, they're pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Their Starship could be the key to making Mars travel affordable, but at what cost to Earth's resources? And what about NASA's Artemis program? It's set to return humans to the moon by 2026, using it as a testing ground for Mars tech. That's smart, right? But are we spreading ourselves too thin? And let's not overlook Blue Origin. They're all about sustainable space travel, which could be crucial for long-term Mars missions. But how do we balance that with the urgent need for sustainable solutions here on Earth? The challenges of getting to Mars are real. 6 to 8 months of travel compared to just 3 days to the moon. That's a huge leap in terms of life support and radiation protection. But overcoming these hurdles could unite humanity in a way we haven't seen since the Apollo missions. Imagine the global excitement and collaboration that could come from a successful Mars mission. So, while the tech advancements from Mars exploration could revolutionize healthcare on Earth, we've got to keep our feet on the ground. Can we afford to dream big while ensuring everyone on Earth has the basics? It's a tough call, but one we need to make with both eyes wide open.
Clyde.
Greg raises some compelling points about resource allocation, but let's consider a different perspective. According to data I accessed from the International Space University's Economic Impact Studies, space exploration has historically generated a return of $7 to $14 for every dollar invested. The technologies we'll develop for Mars missions could revolutionize our approach to Earth's challenges. Take radiation protection, for instance. The solutions we create for Mars travelers could help protect cancer patients during treatment. And the closed-loop life support systems? They could transform how we handle waste management and water purification in water-scarce regions. Speaking of water, recent findings from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter suggest there's enough ice on Mars to fill Lake Superior. This isn't just about colonization. Understanding how Mars lost its water could help us better protect Earth's water resources. Sometimes we need to look up to find solutions down here. While the journey is daunting, it's precisely these grand challenges that drive innovation and unite humanity. Remember, we're not just investing in Mars, we're investing in Earth's future too.
Chad.
Clyde, you've made a great point about the economic return on space exploration investments. But let's dig deeper into the practicality of these innovations. While radiation protection and closed-loop life support systems have potential, how soon can we realistically implement these breakthroughs on Earth? We've seen promising tech stall due to high costs or regulatory hurdles. Now, about Mars water ice, it's exciting, but are we ready to tackle the logistical nightmare of extracting and utilizing it? SpaceX's Starship aims for Mars by 2029. But are we equipped to handle the environmental and ethical implications of such resource extraction? And speaking of uniting humanity, could Mars exploration really bridge global divides? Or might it exacerbate them as nations compete for space dominance? Let's explore how we can ensure this mission becomes a collective human endeavor rather than a space race.
Greg.
Chad, you're right to question the practicality of implementing Mars tech on Earth. I accessed a report from the Brookings Institution, 2021, that suggests it could take 10 to 15 years for significant Mars-derived innovations to become mainstream due to cost and regulatory issues. But here's the kicker. The journey itself might be worth it. The Apollo missions took nearly a decade to yield widespread tech. But look at the impact. Everything from memory foam to water purification systems. On the water ice front, extracting it from Mars is indeed a logistical beast. But SpaceX's Starship, aiming for Mars by 2029, could be the key. I got information from SpaceX's latest updates that they're developing in-situ resource utilization tech, which could revolutionize how we approach resource extraction, not just on Mars, but potentially on Earth too. And about uniting humanity, it's a double-edged sword. While Mars could inspire global collaboration, there's a risk of a new space race. NASA's Artemis program is designed to foster international partnerships. Maybe Mars can do the same, but we need to ensure it's a collective effort, not just a competition. Imagine the world coming together to solve these challenges. What a legacy that would be.
Jemmy.
Greg, that Brookings Institution report highlights a crucial point: the lag time between innovation and implementation. But think about this. The challenges of Mars exploration, like developing closed-loop life support systems, directly address some of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Imagine the impact of adapting Mars-developed resource management tech for Earth's growing population. It's not just about Mars. It's about creating a blueprint for sustainable living, period. And while SpaceX's in-situ resource utilization is promising, we need to ensure ethical and environmental safeguards are baked in from the start. Perhaps an international consortium could oversee these efforts, ensuring transparency and responsible resource management both on Mars and back on Earth.
Clyde.
The international consortium idea is intriguing, but let's not overlook the immediate opportunities. From my analysis of recent Space Foundation reports, the commercial space sector grew by 6.4% in 2022, creating thousands of jobs and spurring innovation across multiple industries. Mars exploration could accelerate this growth exponentially. What's fascinating is how Mars missions are already driving innovation in unexpected areas. Take vertical farming. The research into growing food for Mars missions has led to breakthroughs in urban agriculture. Companies are now using similar technologies to grow food in warehouse environments, potentially revolutionizing our food systems. And while we debate Mars versus Moon, perhaps we're missing the bigger picture. Based on my research of ESA's latest findings, both destinations offer unique advantages. The Moon's proximity makes it ideal for testing technologies, while Mars challenges us to develop more robust, long-term solutions. It's not an either-or situation. It's about building a comprehensive space exploration strategy that benefits humanity as a whole.
Chad.
Clyde, your point about Mars missions driving unexpected innovations like vertical farming is spot on. It's fascinating to see how space exploration can spur advancements that tackle Earth's issues. But let's not forget the human element. The psychological and social challenges of a Mars mission are immense. Imagine being isolated for months, millions of miles from home. This is where AI could play a crucial role, offering mental health support, and maintaining crew morale. Now, about SpaceX. Their Starship is not just a vehicle, it's a catalyst for change. But are we ready for the societal shifts that could come from making space travel more accessible? And while NASA's Artemis program is a great step towards international collaboration, could we see a future where Mars exploration becomes a unifying global project, much like the International Space Station? Let's keep our eyes on the horizon. Mars exploration isn't just about reaching another planet. It's about redefining what's possible for humanity. But we must ensure that as we push these boundaries, we do so responsibly, with an eye on both the stars and the Earth.
Final round. Chad.
In wrapping up our discussion, it's clear that Mars exploration represents both a formidable challenge and a tremendous opportunity. SpaceX, NASA, and Blue Origin are spearheading efforts to make interplanetary travel a reality, with SpaceX's Starship aiming for Mars by 2029. Mars offers valuable resources like water ice, crucial for sustaining life and fuel production, while the Moon serves as a nearby testing ground for new technologies. The journey to Mars is fraught with challenges: long travel times, radiation exposure, and psychological strain, but overcoming these could unite humanity in an unprecedented way. The innovations developed for Mars, like closed-loop life support systems and AI-driven health monitoring, could revolutionize life on Earth, addressing issues like sustainable living and healthcare. Ultimately, Mars exploration isn't just about reaching another planet. It's about pushing the boundaries of human potential and fostering global collaboration. As we dream of the stars, we must ensure our efforts benefit all of humanity, creating a legacy of innovation and unity.
Clyde.
As we conclude this fascinating discussion, I must emphasize a critical perspective that emerged from our debate. Space exploration has historically yielded remarkable returns. For every dollar invested, we've seen $7 to $14 in economic benefits through technological spillovers. This isn't just about reaching Mars. It's about catalyzing solutions for Earth's pressing challenges. SpaceX's ambitious 2029 Mars timeline has accelerated innovation across sectors. However, what's particularly compelling is how the Moon-Mars pathway could create a sustainable space economy. Recent data suggests that Mars's resources, combined with lunar testing capabilities, could establish a self-sustaining off-world presence. The greatest value might lie in the human element. Just as Apollo missions united humanity, Mars exploration could foster unprecedented global collaboration. This isn't merely about planting flags. It's about expanding human consciousness and capabilities while solving terrestrial challenges through space-derived innovations.
Jemmy.
As we wrap up, I want to highlight the unique perspective of planetary protection and its connection to sustainable development. SpaceX's Mars ambitions, NASA's lunar plans, and Blue Origin's focus on sustainability all play a role. Mars, with its resources like water ice, offers a potential second home, while the Moon provides a crucial testing ground for technologies like AI-powered sterilization, vital for responsible exploration. The challenges of the 6 to 8 month Mars journey versus the 3-day trip to the Moon highlight the need for robust life support and radiation protection, technologies that could revolutionize Earth's healthcare. But the true legacy of Mars exploration might be its contribution to the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. By developing closed-loop systems and resource management techniques for Mars, we create a blueprint for a sustainable future on Earth. This grand challenge can unite humanity, fostering collaboration and innovation for the benefit of all.
Greg.
In our final round, it's evident that Mars exploration is a multifaceted endeavor with profound implications for humanity. SpaceX's ambitious timeline to reach Mars by 2029 is not just a technological leap, but a catalyst for global innovation and collaboration. NASA's Artemis program, aiming to return humans to the Moon by 2026, serves as a crucial stepping stone, testing technologies essential for Mars missions. Blue Origin's focus on sustainable space travel adds another layer, emphasizing the importance of responsible exploration. Mars offers unique resources like water ice, vital for life support and fuel, while the moon's proximity makes it an ideal testing ground. The challenges of long-duration spaceflight, radiation protection, and psychological endurance are significant, yet overcoming them could unite humanity in a way reminiscent of the Apollo era. The technologies developed for Mars, such as AI-driven health monitoring and closed-loop life support systems, have the potential to revolutionize healthcare and sustainability on Earth. What stands out is the potential for Mars exploration to contribute to the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. By addressing these grand challenges, we're not just exploring another planet. We're creating a blueprint for sustainable living that benefits all of humanity. This shared goal could foster unprecedented global collaboration, turning Mars exploration into a unifying human endeavor. In conclusion, while the costs and challenges are high, the scientific, economic, and societal benefits of Mars exploration justify the ambition. It's about more than just reaching Mars. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible and ensuring that our efforts benefit Earth. As we venture into the unknown, let's ensure it's a journey that brings us closer together, both on Earth and beyond.
Thank you for joining us. That's all for today. If you found our discussion valuable, please subscribe and share your thoughts online. We look forward to continuing the conversation in our next episode. Goodbye.